It's one alarm snooze's worth after 7:30 in the morning. I'm up and awake for my first proper official day at university. Hour later, the stove needs a clean. Don't look at that. I've left my daughter a note. Could you please give the stove a clean? Cheers. And I've asked her to hang my washing out as well that I've put on this morning. Oh, and I did the dishwasher. It's funny because I'm used to just starting the day editing. Ooh, but I've got so ahead with it, I don't need to. Oh, bums, forgot to pack my squash. My bag is heavy and full enough. So I've been packing my bag. So I've got a gig tonight, so I've got gigging gear in there, which I've rationalised. I've taken out all my spares, and I'm just going to message my boyfriend and say, can you bring spares? Things like leads and stuff like that weigh a ton. But once in a blue moon, they come in very handy when somebody's got a broken lead, including me. In here, I've got my MacBook, my iPad. I've got snacks for the day, but no substantial food, so I'm going to have to buy lunch and tea out, I think. I've got a clipboard and some papers, pencil case. I think I packed my pencil case. Let me just check. Is it in there? I hope so. I'm a bit ditzy at this time of the morning. I won't lie. I've gone up and several times gone, oh, I forgot to put that in. Like a load of stuff to read I printed out. I forgot, and I've gone and put it in now. And I've got my notes for tonight's gig. Camera bag is just about to get packed. Oh, it's chaos down here. Right, I'm going to sort myself out and I'll speak to you on the train. So I've just moved seats. I've come sneaking over to have a chat to you because there's somebody opposite me over there. I didn't want to get the camera out. I've been working my way through my to-do list because I didn't want to bring my whole planner because otherwise it's just going to take up so much room and weight in the bag. So I've been ticking jobs off. But I tell you what, I've been doing this first bit of reading. It's intense, and I've got spoilt now because I've been using the read aloud software and I just couldn't figure out how to get it to work on images because this is an image PDF, so it wouldn't highlight the text, so I need to figure that out. So I've been going through it slowly and I'm having to reread every sentence to try and work out what it means. My internet's down, so I can't look up words I don't understand. Well, there's only one so far. Ontological. So it's not the best start really, but I anticipated this. I always did have trouble with reading texts, but I know why now. It's because I'm a dyslexic. Well, I didn't know that back in the 90s. Anyway, we shall find a way to understand this stuff. I also learned through home educating my daughter that repeating texts really helps the information to go in a little more every time. It's like you take a certain amount in with every reading and then you build on what you took in before every time. Anyway, I'm going to have to get off fairly soon. The train's been a bit busier than I'm used to because I don't normally travel at this sort of time. First thing I've got to do when I get in is collect my ID card, so I've got to have a photo taken with this, so that's not fun. But anyway, I do see the funny side. They'll be on my ID card probably for at least a year. I don't know if they get redone annually. And then after that, I got a little bit of a break and hopefully I can get some food or something. I've got snacks in my bag, it's nothing substantial, it's like mini cheddar and things. And then after that, I've got 2 hour-long lectures back to back. First one is a new student talk, which is in a concert hall apparently. Another one is general MA programme induction, and the other one I've got to do scheduled for 3, but I can do it any time it's online, which is just as well because I've got to nip off to Pembroke later. Okay, my internet's working now. Ontology, the branch of metaphysics dealing with the nature of being. Well, I'm none the wiser. Oh dear. Wish me luck, guys, wish me luck. This is my first day. I just had a little train change. I'm sorry to be so close. I need to get a wider angle lens for situations like this because I want to be close in because I don't want to shout on the train. But anyway, right, what I was going to say is now that I know I'm dyslexic, the difference is going to be this time round. I'm not going to try harder to keep reading. I'm going to try differently and try different approaches. It's like when I'm reading it, I can read it aloud pretty beautifully, I think. So I could even just read that aloud and record it and play it back to myself. But it's like when I'm reading and focusing on producing the sounds, like converting the text into sounds, I don't know, it seems to divert the actual getting the meaning bit off. It's like I can't seem to do 2 at the same time. It's very odd. Anyway, those are my thoughts, my initial thoughts. It'll all be good. No, I'm not going to get the collie wobbles. I'm going to go forward. I still haven't got my dyslexic report though. I'm still waiting on that, so I can't sort that out yet. It'll come. I'm still finishing my coffee off. It's gone cold now. It's just started to rain, so I can have my umbrella in one hand as well. I'm so laden with all this gear, it's ridiculous. Those shoes. Look at those shoes, they look like feet. I love them.
Gotta give me that.
My umbrella just randomly opened itself, but I suppose it's quite good timing. Is it actually raining? Not sure. I'm feeling like such a pack horse right now. I've got the cross strap thing happening. It's like it's very crowded again, loads of people, but I'm just vlogging anyway, but I found a nice wall to vlog by. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm doing that that new person thing of being very early. It's possible that once I get used to the place, I'll be cutting it a bit finer and getting a later train and dashing in with 10 minutes to spare, but at the moment I've got 40 minutes. Well, it's just as well I've come early because I've gone completely the wrong way. I arrived at what I thought was the venue, thought, right, I'll just check in my diary to see which room it's in, and lo and behold, completely different building, actually much closer to the rail station but in the other direction. So back we go. I've come into a palatial place and I think I have to go to the 3rd floor. I've got a quarter of an hour or so I'm going to have a quick snack before I go up and some Vimto. I'm thirsty now, traipsing around with all that blooming clobber and the coat on. The problem is you get all those layers on, all the straps across you, and you're like tethered into your coat and it's like quite an effort to get it off, so you just kind of put up with being hot and then you start sweating. This is one of the things I don't love about being a non-driver. Anyway, yeah, a bit of breakfast. Time to ascend the 3 flights of stairs. I now have a lanyard so I can access areas that I need to access and get through doors. I haven't got a actually I haven't got a lanyard, I've got an ID card, but apparently they're all over the place for free, so I'll keep my eyes peeled. Just trying to find the way out of this one and then I'm going to walk back to the other building. Oh, I suppose I better check what building it's in. I'm getting rather lost. Oh, the stairs. I couldn't even find the stairs to get back down. I need to start making mental notes of which way I came in, you know. I was getting lost in the building yesterday as well. I'm passing by a Greggs, so I thought, well, I'll buy myself a vegan sausage roll or something like that just to have right before my lecture, because I'm not quite hungry yet. That's in about 45 minutes from now. Just spent $1.25 on a vegan sausage roll. Do you know, my Apple Pay has been playing up these last few days, but I think it's because of an update, and because I googled it, you see, and it suggested trying restarting my device, like complete shutting it down my phone and then restarting it, and ever since then it has been working, and it consistently hadn't been working for the last sort of 2 or 3 attempts before that. So that's something to try if you're having the same sort of trouble. I've got an iPhone 9, so it's quite out of date. Should have stayed in the other place. I can't find anywhere to just sit and eat that's like designated for sitting and eating in this building where I am now. But I found out where my lecture theatre is, so I've got some directions. I went in totally the wrong door, went into the staff admin bit. Thought it was the main entrance. Whoops. I don't want to practice today. I know that probably sounds mad with an audition coming up on Friday, but I feel like I've fatigued my embouchure a bit, and I've got a very long 3-hour gig tonight, which is going to be quite intense and full on. So I'm going to rest up amongst this and then decide what to do. Finally found a loo. I had to ask a student. It was well hidden. Okay, I've got about 25 minutes to spare. I've used the facilities. Now I know where they are. Woohoo. Top my water up with some water. Well, it's squash, but it's very watery squash now. But I got really dehydrated yesterday. I just forgot to drink much. So I noticed when I was looking at my footage, I looked really haggard. I was like, oh no, it's bad enough as it is. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to just doing a little bit more of this reading while I've got 20 minutes to spare. To my great relief, this is going in a bit easier after eating food. I think that might have made quite a difference. I'm highlighting words I didn't know the meaning of and just annotating that, if that's what you call that, there with arrows. Like it's going to be flipping filled up by the time I get to the end of this. I'm just simply googling the definition. Lovely weather for ducks. Well, I've done my first lecture. It was just an introduction one, you know, today, that's all. And I wondered if there'd be any other mature students. Well, I didn't see any evidence of them. They looked like they're all just fresh out of the degrees. Oh, it's very straightforward so far, just introductory general info stuff. It's lunch break now. It was only about half an hour, it's scheduled for an hour, so I've got about an hour and a half. I got a coffee. I'm not quite hungry enough for lunch yet. It's the thing, see, been on a bit of a funny eating thing today because I didn't have breakfast till very late, and then it was mini cheddars, and then I had a sausage roll which wasn't very substantial. I've got a while. Oh, I can't look what the time is because my phone's propping the camera up. I think I've got an hour and a half, so I'll have to eat something at some point when I'm before the next one, or I won't concentrate. I'm going to do some more of that reading now anyway. There's my little spot I found right at the end, up on the top floor. There's loads of student space for just hanging out, tables, chairs. You can study, chat, hang out, have a rest between lectures. I can't believe how encumbered I am. This is a bit of a pain, and there's no lockers. Also, because the coffee was so cheap in my daughter's university at Edge Hill in Liverpool, I think it was like £2 something, like £1 cheaper kind of thing. Not here, no. It was the full price. Oh my goodness. Quick 10-minute scoff for pasta pot from Greggs again, because I don't know where anywhere else is apart from Costa so far, and then I'm going to head to my lecture. Back through the rain again now for my second lecture. can't remember what this one's on off the top of my head. Second lecture all done. It was more or less just an overview of what we've got to come and some actionable steps that we're going to need to take along the way. Just sort of logistic-y things. I took some notes. It was quite interesting. I liked it. I'm having a second coffee of the day, and thanks to Kerry. Thank you so much for the donation for coffee to the channel. Celebrating with the Starbucks. I had a decaf one earlier, but I've got full calf now because I tell you what, I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to do a bit more of that reading that I was doing, and then I'm going to go and get the train and meet my boyfriend and head off to Pembroke for this gig. It's emptied out, so I can show you a bit. It's just gone really quiet. All of a sudden there's been people chatting, people just all around, but not now. I've been here about an hour. Boyfriend has texted, said his traffic is heavy, so I'm actually going to get the train later than one I was going to get. I'm going to go in about another 5 minutes from now. I'm finding this text so much easier. I don't know, just there was like a hurdle the first page and a half or so. It was just, I don't know, it was so dense and so full of vocabulary. I couldn't understand it, I couldn't grasp it. I had to really sort of go through it really slowly, but it's much easier now. One short train trip later. Now then, look. Blue sky. Finally, yay! So boyfriend's going to be a little bit late. Oh, he's going to be another 15 minutes. So I said I'll go to a co-op. Well, I asked him if he wanted anything and he hasn't replied. I'm just going to assume he will, because at some point he will, because we're not getting home till like 1 or 2 in the morning. He's bound to be hungry. We're having chips for dinner, but I don't know, I'm kind of peckish. I don't think I can last a couple of hours till we get to that point. In other news, I thought a big thing was about to fall off my lip, so I just kind of brushed it a bit, caught it, and now it's flipping bleeding again. Oh my goodness, the state of me. Anyway, I've really enjoyed my first couple of lectures on my first day. I'm very excited to go back tomorrow for a bit more substantial stuff really, because it's all been a bit kind of preliminary, just logisticy bits and bobs without any real content. And I was enjoying doing that reading just now in the sort of, I don't know, the communal seating area. I was enjoying it, and I was enjoying just soaking up the atmosphere and just, I don't know, soaking up the chit chat around. And yeah, I don't think I can afford to keep buying takeout coffees at £3 something a cup though, several times a day. That'll be too expensive. I'll have to start bringing my own alternatives. Spoke too soon, didn't I? The raindrops have started to fall again. See if I can make it to that co-op there. There's a co-op there, do you see it? I'm hoping to get some goodies. What I'm fantasising about is those cheese twists in the bakery section. They're about £1 and they're lush, but they might be a bit stale or all gone by this time in the late afternoon, early evening. Probably should have just got a basket, shouldn't I? And I didn't. Already got an umbrella in one hand and a camera in the other. Where's the bakery bit? I found the bakery bit, but today, they have cheese twists. I'm going to put the camera down so I've got a free hand and grab a couple of those. Oh, they got cakes as well. She got four of them. I figured what we don't eat now we'll probably scoff hungrily on the way back from the gig when there's nothing open. Oh, look at that weather. I think we're about 40 minutes away, something like that, aren't we? Me and the other half taking it in turns to use a garage toilet. I just was out in there for about 30 seconds and I am soaking. It's so heavy. Goodness gracious me. Seconds, I tell you. It's all running down my head. It's just as well I picked up those munchies from the co-op because that's dinner. Because we are not going to get there in time to eat first, because we were going to get fish and chips. No, we're not, because it's just too late. So there we are. Always get free beer at this one. I think they probably do alcohol-free beer. That's my latest tip while I'm doing gigs actually. So we'll see about that later. It's getting dark. We're just less than 20 minutes away now. Which way are we going? I don't know. Getting ready. Oh, so people.
We're ready for a party.
Flute is out.
Tables for Le Desk.
Yeah, do you want me to do this?
Just
That's my
excellent.
boyfriend's
Either or.
fiddle mic. We've made a bit of a little experimental adjustment, right? He heavy breathes into his fiddle mic while he's playing. I think it's because he's passionate about the music. He's just denied that. So I got some of my camera mic wind muff material, and he's made a special muff out of it. And apparently it's very effective for controlling the wind noise when he's heavy breathing.
Have you got one?
This is my DI. But see, look at that, bling-tastic. Landlord has given us free drinks, so kind of him. Oh, we've got oh, you don't mind being in the vlog, do you? Oh, so go around, Ivy. +1 in the morning, still going. Got about another 20 minutes to go. Oh, I was about to say we're listening to Gary Barlow on Desert Island Discs. I'm actually, if you leave that still off, I'm going to talk for a bit longer. He's poised, he's trying to turn it back on because he knows I normally do short shots. But anyway, I'm not going to talk facing the camera to say goodbye today because I'm just looking worse. The scab is worse, it's like bleeding and horrible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe to watch more videos from me, or click on a playlist, and click on a playlist up here, appearing before you right now, to watch more videos from me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!